Okay, we are back. Hello, everyone. All right, so Asane, how would you tell a girl that she peed in your car?
Inquisitor, during your current deployment, an urgent message was received on the Ecclesiarchy Vox channel. Authorization psalms are valid.
Let me see it.
This is Cardinal Julius Bedivere speaking. I have been informed about the arrival of your vessel and your attempts to establish connection with Imperial authorities. By the powers vested upon me by the Holy Synod, I am asking you to help my diocese. I am currently residing in the Cathedral of Basilica Aurealis, trying to fight the encroaching darkness with my most devout followers and the powers of prayer. Whoever you are, you must be the torchbearer sent by the glorious God Emperor to release us. In the name of Saint Enoch the Sufferer, help us.
Okay.
The message seems genuine. After the recent events, though, I cannot trust any Imperial authorities in this system. We have already found evidence of the machinations of the Dark Elder and the treachery of Imperial troops.
For your information, the voice analysis unit in this body detected atypical vocal fluctuations in the last sentence. Data check. The Caligari Registry of Saintly Deeds lists one Enoch the Sufferer, who was betrayed by his most trusted followers.
Clever thinking, Tech Priest. This could be a hidden warning. Recalibrate the teleportarium. I want to avoid the main entrance, where they will likely be waiting for me. Take me to an abandoned section of the cathedral.
You just be like, fuck off, Pia. But wouldn't that, you just like randomly find poop in your car then? Oh shit, look at this. The remnants of the Astra Militarum regiments in the system have been corrupted by the Dark Eldar and become mind-washed Xenos slaves. I must find a still loyal servant of the Imperium, and a mysterious message from the Cardinal of the Aureus system might be helpful. There's a cleverly hidden warning in the Vox message. I will visit the Cardinal while being fully prepared and ready for battle. Wouldn't she have eaten it? I mean, maybe not. She might be leaving it for later, right? Like, she likes to poop in people's cars and then find them later and call them seat treats. Hey, 10 Gauge, welcome! Hello! You've been meeting. Who put you in meetings on Good Friday? What's wrong with them?
Reconnaissance rituals indicate a hostile activity in the chambers adjacent to the entrance.
Your hunch was indeed right, Tech Priest. This is indeed a trap.
Clarification needed. All my deductions were based on facts.
Let's just leave it that way then.
Hey guys, we got a mini cat in the way. Alright, move please. Out of the way, mini cat. Thank you. You're such a teeny cat.
Enemy patrol detected in the vicinity. Contact is imminent.
You must have been expecting me to come from the other direction.
That one of me is really fast. Punch him in the butt. How's the back? So the back is... The herniated disc doesn't seem to be hurting anymore. So I think that's probably been dealt with. But, the sciatica remains, and that's kind of a problem. As I do not like having sciatica. I do not like it, Sam I am. I do not like pain in my ass. And leg. I'm gonna herniate another disc next month. Yeah, probably. It's like, what's that? You ready to work out again? Nuh-uh. Back in bed you go. Hi, mini cat. What you sniffing? Oh shit. This is ear corrupt. What?
We should search in cubes.
We could, but we should probably kill this first. That's gonna invent a bed workout and get rich. Maybe. To the servants of the Jagged Maze, the benefactors wanted me to convey their message. Your services in the past proved to be somewhat useful. That's the only reason why you are still allowed to exist. The days of the blessed isolationists are over. The storms of the endless sea are ebbing, and the benefactors have no interest in an open war against the brutal war machine of the Imperium. Needless to say, our kind can't expect mercy from them. The Cabal is the... Sorry, my tooth feels weird. Is the only hope and home we have. The benefactors are willing to provide shelter, but they expect utter obedience and loyalty in exchange. We all know the price of insubordination. The work here is almost done. All we need is a swift cleanup. Before you do anything else, get rid of the priests. The taint of filth is strong in them, and the benefactors have no use for them. The Cardinal must be spared for now. Use him to lure the Inquisitor into the trap. I can sense the thoughts of that agent, and believe me, we have to get rid of the Inquisitor. Otherwise, our fate is sealed. Isn't that just sex?
Pickens, Captain. Did the sensors pick up any other voidcraft in this segment?
No, Inquisitor. What is it?
These worthless rebels are betraying their kind for the Dark Elder, as I suspected. But they knew details about my investigation, which baffles me. How could they know?
I have no idea, Inquisitor. We are all alone out here.
The Emperor's light has found me.
Isn't beer just fancy soup? I guess. It's gross tasting fancy soup, but... Only slimes. Nah, I don't have an OnlyFans. I decided against it. I was thinking I was gonna sign up to OnlyFans and just post pictures of my butthole though. Like exclusively my asshole. I'll wait till it prolapses too, just so I can force PM to sign up and look at my prolapsed asshole. Because the way my life's going, it's... My life is great, but my fucking body is just like, let's ruin that. So I'm certain at some point my asshole's gonna prolapse. Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing it's gonna be. Just pics of prolapsed buttholes.
I will pray for you, servants of the Imperium. Rest assured, the perpetrators will pay for this in blood. The machinations of the foul Drukhari cannot be left unpunished.
Hussein, how do you feel knowing that the test they use to determine the strength of bug bites was merely some guy getting bit by bugs and being like, yeah, this hurts worse than that. There are almost certainly people out there who would pay for that. That's true. Hassan's one of those people. Jeremy, were you upset when you found out that PMS shouts by the blood of my anus before launching an attack? I should sign Pia for the bug bait job? I should. Not sure it's a job posting anywhere, but... in case it is. Unless Vector wants it. Vector, do you want to get bit by bugs for a living? I wonder if you could also double that as like a anti-venom as an anti-venom development job. You can go and get stung by bugs and then you also then get given the anti-venom they developed and they let them know if it works or not. I mean, if you die, it's a pretty good indication it didn't work, but... dude, that guy is fast. What the hell?
Loading.
Oh. That's region. Yeah, you mean unleashing the dogs of war? Dudes, how do you feel about prolapse buttholes? Use ChatGPT to write a prompt about your prolapse, and then I fed it through an AI sexbot voice. I posted it to PMS channel. Alright. I appreciate that. Jeez, there's a lot of enemies in here. Well, that was easy peasy. Could be spread as a chemical attack. A chemical attack that causes people's butts to prolapse. That's its only effect. I mean, that would be horrifying, but I don't think that'd be like... scary. Saying, what would you do if you went to fight Piamet again, and this time she showed up, only she pulled out her weapon of choice against you, and it was a tube sock with a frozen piece of feces in it? Got a blueprint for a melting.
According to my calculations, you reached the coordinates where the Cardinal's transmission originated.
I've just found the Cardinal Tech Priest and his guards. This information is redundant.
I beg for your remission, Inquisitor. Redundancy is a sin.
Did a lot more damage than I wanted. MAD. You'd pull your condom full of frozen butter. How do you feel about frozen butter? Oh, that's hurt. Ow! Holy shit! That thing's melting my hit points. Mutually assured defecation. I mean, I told you about what happened with Piamet at that store she went to, or that party she went to, right? Piamet's that girl who shows up to your college party even though you didn't invite her, and then so you dare her to eat all the butter in the fridge, so she eats it, and then afterwards she complains to you about how all that feces she ate before that is making her sick now.
My most sincere gratitude, Inquisitor. By the grace of the Emperor, you have deciphered my warning.
I should execute you for treason. What was this all about?
I deserve no forgiveness. But before you rightfully sentence me, please hear my plea. I was imprisoned, tortured, and mentally manipulated by these Xenos Reavers for a long time. Let me help you in your sanctifying duty.
So they made you lure me into their trap.
You and others in the past. These monsters are plundering our worlds. We've been lost in the darkness, Inquisitor.
These Xenos have been allowed to carry on unchecked. They were already waiting for me on the relay station, and set up the trap here in no time. What is their secret, Cardinal?
I have no idea, I swear. But they know everything. Their ways are efficient. Terrible, but efficient.
Inquisitor, Category 5.8 fluctuations in the Immaterium in your vicinity.
A warp gate?
Pattern is consistent with the Dark Eldar webway portals.
Cardinal, we have not finished. Find a shelter nearby.
What the hell was going on with him there? Oh, okay. Sure. Game? Got him.
That was a commendable act of retaliation, Inquisitor. Now, you should execute that treacherous worm of a priest.
The Dark Elder are masters of torture and manipulation, yet he managed to break their thrall over him and warn me. He was almost begging for judgment.
Weakness is like the rot. Once it sets in, it's only a matter of time until it destroys everything.
Once the Imperium lost the Aureus system, these worlds fell prey to a great menace. We can't execute everyone who couldn't resist the powers of the Drukhari.
The choices like this are where you choose to spec into either radical or Puritanry. Gotcha. Okay, so let me change up my my scenario there. So Piamet's like that girl who shows up to your college party, right? And so even though you don't want her there, you dare her to eat an entire bowl of feces, and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna take that dare, and she eats that entire bowl of feces, and then afterwards she's like, oh, I shouldn't have eaten all that butter earlier. Butter. Saying, what are your thoughts on butt hair? All right, we got Banner of Incandescence. We got 1 point. We got Spirit of the Martyr and 2 passive skill. All right, and we got, oh, look at that. We got the Make Them Suffer. Deal 1 million suppression damage. We did it, team. Shield of Conviction. Deplete 100,000 total energy shield value. Battle Sister only. 1 resolve point. Alright. So Passion is level 2 now. So let's jump these into this and get this to level 2 as well. Okay, 1, 2. Alright. We'll put a point here. And then we'll put 1 point here. It'll give me some more max HP. Done. Okay. Cool. So we still have to do this one, which requires me to complete heroic deeds. And also this one. 2.5% increased radius for area effect skills. Okay. 3% suppression damage bonus to area effect skills. 3% bonus damage bonus to area effect skills. So that's probably like my spin to win would be considered area of effect. Okay. Let's check our gear. Okay, so you cut yourself really bad trying to remove all your ass hair. I don't know how to shave it safely. And then when I went to shave my face, my razor smelled like Piamet. Well, I mean, if you're using the same razor. That makes sense, right? I was saying, what if Piamet went to visit you, and then she came out of your bathroom and said, the poop quality here is inferior to that from home? What'd you say to that? I can't compete with that shit down Jesus farm. That's so mean. It's not our town's fault, but she's from there. Alright, let's continue on.
Inquisitor. The etheric alpha spectrometer finished the analysis of the warp signatures detected around the last Drukhari webway portal.
Tell me this is leading somewhere. I'll be quite dissatisfied if I cannot deliver judgment upon those who are responsible for the destruction in this system.
Xenarite triangulation subroutines identified the same signatures on a deserted void station in the system. Note that this method is considered as a grade Gamma tech heresy.
I need results, Omicron. I don't care about your meddling with Xenarite technology.
Statement recorded for future reference. On the subject, etheric triangulation subroutines identified familiar signatures on a deserted void station. 90.7% probability that the webway gate was opened from these coordinates.
Then we have a long, exhausting piece of work ahead of us in this accursed system.
Yeah. Alright, let's take a break here, guys, and we're gonna go do the last 30 minutes of today's stream. Don't go anywhere.